is landlord and tenant wars.
How's everything? Well, I hope you didn't wait too long. Nah, not too long. You know, I got to mediate it because you just can't do stuff the way you used to do stuff. I just can't run down on her talking about I want my money and find myself incarcerated.
Well, I've been assigned to your case to help you figure out a way to avoid going to court.
Yes.
Avoid having to take a tenant to court.
Okay.
And from what I see, your tenant is Esses Freeman.
Oh yeah.
And she owes you part of the first month's rent and
Yes.
the security and I think some September rent as well.
That is correct. I had to pay $100 to get to mediate. I figured we could come to a mutual understanding and we could like work on payment plans about this money. In the beginning, everything was smooth. She had no problem, very polite, very humble. She acted like she was trying to do the right thing. After she got in there, then she started giving me her behind the kiss. She started avoiding me, screening my calls. She don't want to be bothered. She's going through something. All the games people play. It's part of the con game. And to play the con game, you got to actually believe that you can con somebody before you do it. Anything you do, you got to believe you can do it before you can do it. I don't want no problem with her. I don't want to get myself in trouble. I just basically trying to collect the security and the first month's rent that she didn't give me nothing. I just let her move in on the strength that I was trying to help the sister out.
Oftentimes, this type of mediation can help landlord and tenant resolve the issues without any court involvement.
Yes.
If you feel comfortable, would you like me to bring in Ms. Freeman now?
Oh yes, so we can have some type of understanding. But every time I ask about the money, she thinks that I like her on another level. Now she is fine, good looking, but hey, beauties is nothing.
Ms. Freeman?
Yes. I'll have to call you back. He belittled me, he was sexist, he was arrogant.
Our relationship ain't like it used to be. I just say that. It ain't like it used to be.
Or can I call you Essence?
Yes, you may. This gentleman right here is a stalker. And when I say a stalker, he is the worst kind of stalker. He knows when I come, he knows when I go, he knows when I leave, he knows when I'm home, when I'm not home. He will call and text me without my permission 20 to 30 times a day. He will use other people to ask me questions and find out where I'm home. If I speak to somebody, the next thing I know, he's at my door.
And she's trying to tell the mediator that I like her. You know what I mean? Just because I like you, that don't mean you don't have to pay the money.
Well, Mr. Lawrence, what do you think she thinks you want?
Essence has a built-in forgetter. I helped Essence out. Yeah, I had a little crush on her. When I first seen her, I thought she was very good looking. However, when she started avoiding me, being real short with conversation, she didn't want to be bothered, she's going through something. The last time I talked to her is all about going through something.
Again, it goes right back to I want to take her out on a date. I want to show her a good time. I want the backwards cowboy.
I want you out my property. I need my rent money. That's all I'm saying.
I want to dine.
Because you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
He doesn't like
Officer
it.
in a comment, or
You're doing too much.
Because I call him one. I call a spade, and all of those Jedi mind tricks might work with the other ladies, but it's not working with me. He doesn't like it.
There's no need to call anybody a name.
Issue. Oh, the money gonna be an issue. The money's gonna be an issue.
And he's so narcissistic, and then the blame I felt was on me, and again we were just beating a dead horse and constantly just belaboring the same issues over and over again.
You still owe portions of the first month's rent, security deposit, and I believe some of the September rent. Is that correct?
Not give me my money.
This is the property.
You're gonna get out of my property.
This is the property he wants.
It's a serious allegation, Mr. Lawrence.
You know what I mean.
Ms. Essence, do you have any way to pay this rent?
Yes, I have a plan in place. for a loan, and I should be able to pay it in about 2 weeks. Anything to have him leave me alone and stay out of my life, but shy of moving into another place, I don't think that will occur.
It irks my soul to know she's riding around in a nice whip, plenty of jewelry, she got rocks, she keep her hair done, nails done, toes done, and she don't want to pay me my money? She don't want to pay me my green? I get mean when you play with my green. You got to get out the property. She can.
So this is mediation, huh? So
Oh,
I found you. Yeah.
Here's the ball and chain.
I want that girl out. I want her out.
Are you
I want her
kidding me?
out.
Here's the
No.
ball and chain all the
I
time.
want her out.
Now, we can all talk this
All the
rationally.
time.
This is a closed meeting.
Okay, okay.
All the
So
time.
what?
And I want to join the concubine. That's
Okay,
gonna happen.
okay.
That's
I want her
gonna
out.
happen.
Didn't I ask you to let me handle this? Now my wife, she's a whole nother, listen, that's a whole nother story. She's going with the wind. She's always interfering. She's just, you know, she want to be everywhere and do everything, right? She has no life. She's like an introvert. She stayed to herself. She's in her own little world and won't let me handle the business.
He stalks me. She stalks him.
Ma'am, if you don't go.
All right, I'm
that's
out.
it.
I'm out.
Are we almost done? Are we almost done?
Well,
My wife didn't like Essence from the door. She probably figured I only helped Essence out because of her beauty, how good she looked. But it had nothing to do with it. I was just helping her out because she caught me at the right time. How we almost done?
you had
What about the payment
What is
plan?
that noise?
well, why don't we all calm down for a second?
Okay.
You had a plan of in 2 weeks paying off.
Correct.
I need that right.
Well, I'm sure we can have a paralegal draw.
With this one, I need that writing.
Aren't these proceedings recorded?
Oh, they are
Okay,
recorded.
good. Thank you. So then I'll have all his sexism and all his harassment, and as well as his mansplaining.
That's accusation.
October 16th, proceedings are recorded. We can move forward.
Do you agree with that, Mr. Lawrence?
At this point, I have no choice, but I know how she is.
I'm gonna get a restraining order. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get a restraining order.
I'll get
against
one
him.
too. We'll
I
get
don't
cross
know if it has to
restraining
go that
orders.
far.
Out, because she got upset. She's using all these big words. But she's not about that life. The bottom line is she's not about that life.
I've reiterated that I will have the money by October 16th, and I will pay him, and we will be all squared away.
Tell her, don't forget where you come from, Essence. That's all I'm saying. Don't forget where you come from.
I do work on committee.
Balling and shopping.
Okay.
Shopping and balling. Look, you see it?
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
I can't force you to stay, Essence, but please.
Very much. October 16th.
Oh, so you just gonna get up like that?
Absolutely.
I need to speak to you for a minute. No, I need to listen. I
I've
need
been
to
down
speak to
this
you.
road with you before, and
No,
all it
no,
is
you have
is
not.
crash and
No,
burn.
no, no.
Yes, I
I
have.
need my money.
Yes, I have.
I need that. Please,
Okay.
please. I'll see you. I'll see you. You know I'll see you. Mr. Jameson, this is what I deal with her. So I done paid $100 for this mediator. You gonna walk out of a session I paid for as if to say I'm a nobody? She comes around all, and then as soon as you say something about money, now all of a sudden, oh, you're harassing me, you're trying to look at me in a certain way.
I guess I can see your point.
And all the laws protect the women. When we and her met, she needed help. But now that she's on her feet, her joy is complete, she act like I'm a nobody. And I can't take that.
Thank you, dog. I appreciate you. All right. I mean, the last situation, you know, everything went really left. You know what I'm saying? Ashley was playing her games. I figured I'd talk to dude, brother to brother. You know what I'm saying, man to man. Invite him out for a little coffee, tea. You know what I'm saying? We sit and we talk like men, man. Okay. Hey, what up? What up? What's up, dog?
What's up, man?
Good, good,
right,
man.
all right,
Thank you
all
for
right.
coming, man. Appreciate
problem,
you.
no problem.
Good. Have a seat, man. Come here often, try to get a little coffee, you know, a little tea or whatever. You
He
feel me?
invited me here to discuss the situation that me and him had prior to this.
But listen, I appreciate you for coming. You know what I mean? I just wanted to just kind of bring you out just to kind
Give
of...
me a second real quick.
Oh, go ahead, fam. My fault.
Waiter, can I get a cup of coffee, please? Thank you.
Just want to, you know, just want to kind of talk with you. Like, yo, that whole situation, it went really left. You know what I'm saying? And just wanted to kind of talk with you, apologize for my behavior, apologize for my shorty behavior. And then we, you know, this way we can move on and, you know, kind of you know, just go about our lives or whatever. Let bygones be bygones. You know how that sound, bro?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, thank you. You know, I don't see it as a game. You see, because I've been dealing with her and taking care of her for the last year. 3 years. Sorry.
Okay.
You know, and the way I see it is I put my investment into that.
He like, nah, I done spent this money, spent that money. Nah, that's my girl, that's my shorty. I'm like, yo, dude, I see your shorty, man. Like, I'm with her all the time.
I don't know what type of games Essence is playing, but it's like I'm getting the short end of the stick with this. You know, but I need you to back off, man. You know, I've been dealing with this situation for a while now, and, you know, I've been here. You know what I'm saying? You came from out of nowhere, I don't know. She never told me about
I
you.
didn't really come from out of nowhere. I always been there, you know what I'm saying? She buying me things. She's spending money on me. So obviously you buying me things too, fam. Like
I said, the ball, he was out of pocket, and I'm definitely gonna see him on that.
I mean, I understand that. I understand that could be hard sometimes. Like, yo, she told me you gave some bread or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that could be a little hard where you give your money, you invest in something, you ain't getting no return. I mean, I'm here to tell you that, you know, no disrespect to you, fam, but there ain't gonna be no return on that investment. Accept my apology.
Well, you know as well as I do, you play your part.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You play your part. But then when you told, after playing your part, that it was somebody else, I mean, how am I supposed to feel? And then you come into the picture and then you attack me in the crib, like, what's up? All right, listen, I tell you what, bro. We're not even gonna get down like that, man. Listen, we can take it outside. Nah, it ain't no take it outside, bro. You know, I came here as being a man, dealing with your situation. Look, all right, listen, we gonna have to take this outside, bro.
Listen.
Nah, that's it. Nah, we gonna take this outside.
You want everybody to spend your money? We just gonna spend your money then, fam.
Oh, okay. Oh, so okay. Let's just go outside. You know, it got a little heated. We got, you know, I got a little mad. He got a little mad.
Yeah, I mean, yo, listen, I understand that, yo. You a grown man. We in a public situation. You know what I'm saying? Especially in that type of situation. Now you want to get all hyped and whatever. Like, yo, we'll just keep spending your money. We'll just keep spending your money then, man. Keep spending your money, man. That's what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you really want to do.
We gonna handle this outside.
We had to go outside, so I'm like, all right, whatever. You gonna challenge me as a man to come outside? Fuck it, we coming outside, man.
Yeah, follow me outside.
What's wrong with this dude, man? Yo,
What's up,
son? Listen, man. Yo, that's my shorty, fam. Yo, listen,
man. I'm not even trying to hear that, bro. I put my money out there.
Like,
I'm doing all this for shooting. She think she gonna play me like that?
Yo, listen.
Nah, listen, bro. I'm telling you, I got a problem. No, brother, I got a problem.
Come off me, man.
Got that, Playboy.
I know that.
All right.
I know I got it. And we got your money. Keep spending your money. Keep giving her the money. Keep paying the rent. Because I'm spending the night there. So keep paying the rent. You know what I mean?
You know I'm not gonna let that ride. It's on sight when I see him.
Then I got fed up. I said, you know what? She walked out of mediation, all this goody two-shoe stuff, and she's, you know, living a fabulous balling and shopping life. So I went to her house. I wasn't taking nothing. What I'm trying to tell us is you got to pay what you owe. I went to her house, went up in there, man, started bagging up old girl stuff. Dishes, the clothes, the furniture, the toaster, the microwave. The TV, the flat screen, the turtleback, the shower curtain. Take care of the responsibilities, they got to go. The dressers, the bunk beds, the air mattress, I moved everything outside.
What in
Not right now. Not right now.
Figure out. Wait a minute.
Not right now.
Hold up.
Not right now.
You know you black and we should not be.
Not right now.
right
I
now.
can't even with you.
Not right now.
And the next thing I know, I come in my home. He had ransacked my place and he was throwing me out.
She has to understand this is my property. You can't do what you want when you owe people money.
I'm trying to figure
Not
out.
right now.
This is what I was talking about in mediation.
Not right now.
How are you in my house?
Not right now.
You're right.
I
not
told
right
you,
now.
if you don't give me no money, you got to go.
Get out of my house.
You got to
And
go.
he was in my home throwing my clothes and all my belongings around. He still has a key, which means he's been in and out of my house.
Go.
Get out of my house.
You
No,
got
you
to go.
gotta go.
You got to go.
So we only went to mediation.
You
We
got
are
to
not going to court. There is
You got to
no
go.
lock.
You don't believe shit, you got to go.
Get out of my house.
You got to go.
Get out of my house.
You got to get up out of here.
No, you gotta get up out of here.
All right. Call anybody you want to call.
I am gonna call.
Got the time to be
And you
playing.
know you got on brown pajamas, so we're not even gonna call the police.
Okay.
You don't want that.
Okay, you got to go.
Outside, she pops up. She's calling the police. I said, I'm going to wait for the police. She's talking about when I got keys to her house. This is my property.
Matter of fact, I know
Yeah.
that he will continue to stalk and harass me because he is obsessed.
No, you gotta go. You gotta get out of my house. How long have you been here? This is what I'm talking
You
about.
got to go.
Okay. You know what?
You got to
I'm just gonna film you. I'm just gonna
You got
film
to go.
everything that you're doing because you
got
are
to go.
not supposed to
got
be
to go.
here.
You got
I
to go.
have a lease.
You got to go.
And
Lease
we
is
went
over.
to mediation.
Lease is over.
There is no lockout. Get out
Lease
of
is
my
over.
house.
Lease is over.
Oh, I called the police and he has brown pajamas on, so I really don't think that he really wanted the police. And he was screaming at me through the door, and I know that all of my neighbors heard. So hopefully they will be witnesses, and I recorded him while he was pretty much tossing my apartment like he lost a crack pipe or something.
Lease is over.
Get out of my house.
Lease is over, boo-boo.
Get out of my house.
Lease is over.
Here we go. You're
Lease is
over.
over.
Something. You are so thrown off.
I told you at mediation,
there is
if you don't give me no
something
money, you got to roll up out of here.
And what did Mr. Jameson say? And what did Mr. Jameson say? What did Mr. Jameson say?
You
And
walked
this
out.
is why
You walked out.
are going
You
to
walked
be
out.
in
He
court.
is in places that he isn't supposed to be, and I come into my house and I've, in the past I have found things that have been out of place and they've been missing, and with little to no explanation, but I kind of just, I don't know, I've brushed it off.
I wasn't stealing her drawers. She wear big girl drawers. I don't want none of them. Now, she has some thongs and some G-straps. I might take a pair or two, but I don't want none of them big bloomers. Bloomers is not in. This is 2017.
Assault. You
That's
are
assault.
in my house and you're
That's
not
assault.
supposed to be in my
That's
house.
assault. This is my
You're the
property.
key. Get
I
out of
told
my
you at mediation,
But the
if I don't get no
inside-
money, you got to go.
Get out. What
I
did
sit
you
right
say?
here.
Get out.
I'm going to wait for the police.
Get out.
You ain't about that life. You're not about that life. I'm going to wait for the police. You're not about that life.
Get out.
I'm going to wait for the police.